So can you please copy paste in the chat?
Like with the person delivering the message. And then we'll be said.
So what I'll do is I'll just share my mail ID so that in case you are done from tomorrow, maybe whenever you are done, you can just mail it to me. So my mail ID is VSKREDDY652. Yeah, I'm typing here on my screen.
Okay, I'll take screen.
Sure. So this is my mail ID. Okay.
Okay.
We can mail subject. Sure. Yes. From tomorrow when it's done, you can mail it.
Yeah.
Fine. So in the heading, please mention Mindtree so that I can prioritize them accordingly.
Okay, sure. I'll say Mindtree assignment.
Yeah, done. So anybody want to share your assignments in the chat or anywhere, I can review them. Nobody wants? Or at least you can mail me, please mail me. I'll not reveal who has done, it will be a confidential only.
Okay, actually I've done only one.
That is fine, whichever, that's fine, at least one, please mail it to me or you can share chat, whichever. Okay, let's review it quickly. Let's take 5 minutes.
Hi Suresh and everyone. Good morning. Good evening.
Hi
Naresh.
Hi Naresh. Good evening. Welcome.
Good evening.
Okay. So if anybody has done assignments, you can send me mail. This is my mail ID, and maybe you can copy paste in the chat. Anything is okay. But let's not prolong it. Let's do it in 5 minutes, please.
Yeah.
Okay. Or you can send privately to me in the chat. That is also okay. So you want me to proceed and give the solution, or anybody has done it? Hello.
I have done for that swapping the variable.
Please copy paste.
Yeah, okay.
So that
I'm mailing the first one.
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
So you think reviewing that is required or not required? Yeah, please mail it.
Reviewing will be better so that
yeah, we can know.
We will understand what are the mistakes
exactly.
We have done.
Yeah, please send it soon because we don't have much time, right? So.
I mailed Suresh.
Yeah, fine.
Only the first.
Sure, that's okay. I mean,
I have shared you in the chat,
okay, fine,
Suresh.
fine. Done. Yeah, this logic is fine. Equal to A. Yeah, this is okay. Done. Yeah, this is fine. Maybe you can print once before and after also, so that we know it got swapped. Okay, right. And one more point is, I think this is given by the IDE itself. This is not compulsory. I'll tell you why this part is not compulsory bit later. Okay, when we discuss exceptions. Fine. So maybe let me just see the not address it. Fine. So the second one, can anybody just can anybody just summarize the question?
Yeah.
At least question you try to give somebody.
It was.
Yeah, we have to
use a for loop to print
80 to 60 decrementing 3 at a time. Using
Fine. So where we are starting? Can we use Z as the variable name?
Yeah.
Okay. So where we need to start 80, right? Okay. So here Z is less than 60, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And at a time, how many we need to add or decrease?
Decrement by 3.
Okay. So how to do that? Any inputs?
We have to minus Z, I guess.
Z minus 3.
Z minus 3. Okay. Fine. See, actually, if you say Z plus plus, meaning is Z equal to Z plus 1. Okay. So that means I need to put this also. Clear? If this is there only, the value gets changed. Fine.
Yeah.
Right. So.
Yeah. Correct.
So do you think this will work? Okay. So shall I run it?
Yeah.
Okay. So first we made 80. Okay. We checked Z is less than 60. So everything is fine. Okay, so I'm just. What happened? One also didn't come here. Why? Any inputs from you people? So you want to think, or shall I give the answer?
The conditional value.
Yes. See, here it is 80. Okay. Just go here. Just take 80 less than 60. True or false?
Yeah, true.
80 less than 60. True or false?
True. Sorry.
Yeah.
False.
False. So it's not going inside at all. So we need to modify the condition like greater than. Okay. Fine. So see, whenever it's not working, you can trace it yourself, or you can debug it. I'll show you how to debug bit later. Okay. Right. Is it right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So do we think 60 also is required? No. 60, I don't think it will come, right? Okay. Right. Next.
Yeah.
Okay. So everybody is comfortable with this? Okay.
Yeah.
Fine. Fine. So for tomorrow homework, Fibonacci series, will you do or you want me to do? Okay, first let us take a look at this. So can we just quickly recap yesterday what we have done at a high level?
We have learned the tokens.
Okay, lexical tokens.
Yeah, and then loops, for loop.
Okay, loops. Okay, for loop.
Yeah, and different types used in Java and operators.
Okay, data types. Okay,
Data type.
To be more specific, primitive data types. What are non-primitive types? We'll see next. Fine.
Yeah.
So, right. Fine. So, okay. Can we do one thing? We'll just try to display the multiplication table. You people want to take some time and attempt it, or you want me to do? Okay. Will it take very long for you to do? So I just want the multiplication table from five multiplication table. Okay. Okay. See, in Eclipse, there is a shortcut. You can just write main and say control space. You will get like this. Okay, it doesn't work in other IDE like NetBeans and all. So what we need to do? For int, so we need to print the multiplication table of 5. So int a equal to 5. So I want to print from 0 less than or equal to 10 plus plus 5. So now how I can multiply this 5? Shall we start from 0 or 1? 1. Okay. So B. So let us multiply B equal to A star I. Okay. Fine. So here the value of I keeps on incrementing. And A is fixed, it is 7, and we are not changing it here. Okay. And we can just print the output. Shall we need to print inside the for or outside the for? Naresh or Khan, Mr. Khan, anybody please? Do we need to print here or outside for?
We need to print
yeah.
Inside for loop.
Yes, because if you print outside, what happens? Only one time it will print.
Only
but
one
we
time
want to, only one time it will print. So like that, you can analyze where you need to put the statements. Okay. So whichever things you want to do multiple times, you can have within the for loop. Whichever not, you can have it outside. Okay. So I'm just printing. So what we need to print here, B or A? Okay.
B.
Yes. Right. So I'm just. Is it right? Okay. Now let us assume we want something like 5 into 5, 5 into 1 equal to 5, like that we want. So in that case, A, I have the value of 5 in A. Then I need a into symbol. For into symbol, shall we use X or star? We can use anything. It is just for display purpose. I'll put X. Then A into 5 into 1. 1 is in I. Then equal to. Fine. Equal to. Simple. Whichever is a string, put it in, enclose it in double quotes. Whichever is a variable, we want the value dynamically, you can put as a directly the variable. And you can combine both of them using concatenation operator plus. Okay. Fine. Fine.
Sure.
Fine with this?
Yes, Suresh.
Yes. Okay. So how many participants? So today I think there are, I can see, okay, so there are 7 participants. Fine. Mr. Khan, I think is not logged in, right? Yesterday he was there.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. Okay. So try to keep it interactive so that it will be more interesting. Okay. Right. Next.
Right.
Can we just take a look at while loop? Okay. See, let us try to do the same thing with while loop. Okay. See, only syntax is the difference. Okay. For loop is more readable. Okay. Let us convert this into a while. Let us check syntax of while. Yeah. So this is the syntax of while. So while condition, and here are the statements. And expression is not there here. In case you need, you can give inside this. In case you need initialization, you can give above this here. Okay, right. Now, so can we convert this into while? Okay, let us. So first, okay, let me comment this line. Next, while. Okay, so first I need to initialize I, declare I. So here while doesn't allow to declare within that. So we have to declare here or within the above first. And initialization, you can do it here. Okay. And what is the condition here? Okay. So this part is condition. Okay. So is everything fine now? Shall I run it? Oh, why we are getting like this? Oh, it's going into infinite loop. Okay. See, the reason is I am checking I is less than or equal to 10. Okay. So am I changing the value of I anywhere here? We are not changing it. Okay. So
no.
We should make I plus plus.
Yes, we can make here I plus plus. Okay. Right. So every time we need, so we need to put inside while. Right. Fine. Okay. Okay. So clear with this while. So here you can have multiple conditions, but that need to be combined with logical and logical or like that. Okay. Right. So one assignment to all of you, I'll just write down here. Okay. Fine. Did we do anything on array?
No.
No, array we have not started at all, right? Or started? We discussed, I think.
No, I mean array started like how to initialize an array or declare an array.
Okay. But we didn't use a for loop to.
No.
Okay. Okay. Let us do one thing. Okay. So what is an array? You can refer PPT and tell. Please, what is array? It's like nobody. Nobody want to tell. Okay. Naresh or Jayashree or anybody else. What is an array?
Array is like we'll just be allocating memory, but not initialize when we declare it, when we assign a value to it. Yeah.
Okay, partly fine. Okay,
yeah.
Fine. So an array means multiple data items. Just remember, array means multiple data items. That's it. So if you say int I, it is 1. When you want 100 ints to declare and give the same name, you can go for array. Okay. So array means just remember multiple items stored sequentially in memory. Means side by side, just like flats are there in an apartment, right? Okay. So array means multiple data items, but one more is it need to be of same type. One I can't have int, the other I can't have float, another I can't have string, not possible. Okay, right. So can you help me with the declaration of array? I think yesterday we had done it, right? Can somebody help me with the? Okay. Okay. Shall we use int or float?
Int.
Okay, fine. So int, shall we do one thing? Shall we take temperatures? Okay, temperature of all cities in India. We can't store the city name here. We can just store only the temperature. I'll tell you. Okay. Then after this, which keyword?
New.
Yes, exactly. Int. And let us give some size 5. Okay. So this is one way. The other way is okay. You can have like this also directly. Here. You can use a different name because same name variable names it doesn't allow, and you can directly give the value here. Okay. So this is one way and this is another way. But if you do like this, it is fixed in the program and this cannot be changed dynamically. Right. Means you cannot take it from the keyboard. Now. Fine. So shall we take the second approach, second way of initializing? Okay. Now. 26, 33. Right. Now how to print it? Did we see that yesterday? So how many elements are there here?
6.
Okay. I think in developing these frameworks or whatever testing, I think array you need to use more frequently. Okay. Let us assume you want to, simple example, like let us assume you want to give like multiple inputs to a maybe some test case. So you can load all of them in an array and one by one you can. And there may be a lot more other scenarios where arrays are useful. Okay. Right. So how to print it? There is a shortcut here in Eclipse. If you say sys out and control space, you will get system out println. Okay. So how to get the first temperature? So let me do one thing. Let me just rename this to avoid confusion. So here I see all the elements have the same name. Okay. But how we differentiate is by using the index. I think we have seen right yesterday. This is the index. Okay, just like there is a apartment. The postal address of apartment is same, but the flat number is different. So similarly, the name is same. Here, the index flat number is different. Okay, right. Fine. Okay. Can you try printing it from last to first? Yeah, can we start printing from last to first?
Yeah, instead of initializing I with 0, we'll initialize with 6 and then
Fine. So 6.
I minus I is equal to.
I is equal to. Okay, here minus minus, right?
Yes.
Okay. Right. So I equal to 6. Fine. I is greater than or less than? I'm thinking which one. So we need to go backwards until 0.
Yes.
Okay, we need to go backwards until 0. Okay, fine. Less than 0, right?
No. No, not less than 0.
Yeah, it is greater than. Okay.
Yeah.
Are we good now? So we started with 6. Every time we are checking. See, if you are doubting the condition, simple. Just check 6 is greater than 0, true or false. Yes, it is true. Go inside that. That's it. Okay. And every time you need to, it's simple. Like, see, you have this here. Okay. Okay. See, until now, what we did, we started here and then we went to this. Then we went here. Next, next, next. See, there is no rule you have to go next, next, next. Okay. If you want to, you can jump from here to here. Directly, if you give index, it will go anywhere. Okay. So let us assume you have some you have a test case and you want to give multiple input data to that. And you want to give randomly. Like first you want to give one input, then another input. So you can achieve that using an array by generating the index randomly. How to do that, I'll tell you a bit later. Okay, right. So now what we are trying to do is, okay. So first we are trying to start here. Okay, then go here, here. So we need to decrement the index. Okay, now so yeah, oh, coincidentally even this size also is 6. Okay, fine. Okay. So can you want to recheck the logic or we are fine with this? So what is the index of this one?
5.
5. So we are fine, right? Here I6, I is greater than 0, I minus minus. Any correction required here, or we are fine? Okay, let me try to execute. Oh, why it's not printing?
Should be 5, I guess.
Yes. See, here we went beyond the array. That means if you have an array element here, we are trying to go beyond that. That means so which is not valid, so you will get an exception. Okay, right. Exception is nothing but it's a runtime error, and there is a separate topic we'll see there. Okay. See, it is also possible that even though there is an exception in one case, still proceed with the other things. Yes, we can do all that, but we will learn that in exceptions. Okay, right. Now you think it is fine? Okay. Anything we are missing? So last
Should
one we
be
started.
greater than or equal to 0.
Exactly. So similarly, when you are writing a code, see, in the first shot it may not be right. Okay, so you need to keep on improvising. Fine. Okay, are we good now? Okay. So Mr. Khan is not joining today, or how is it? I mean, in the same team or some other team? He's in the same team, Naresh, as you?
No, Suresh.
Oh, okay, fine. Okay.
So he sits in East Campus. He was telling yesterday.
Done.
So not
fine.
sure.
Right. Now, okay. Now one more point is there is a way. See, if we read this here, there is a way to get the length of an array dynamically. Okay. So how means we need to just say okay. Okay, let us have it like this. Okay. So if I want to get the size of array, int, say, I'll just say size, or let us say number of elements. Okay, equal to dot length. Okay, so to get the size of array dynamically. Okay, right. So shall we print this? By the way, is this a valid variable name or not?
Yeah, I think we can give
Simple.
that.
See, whenever you have doubt, just go to my PPT, go to that slide, just refer it. That's it. When you do that 2-3 times, you will become a master. That's it. Go back. Where did we discuss about variable name? I think it is this one. So just read out the rules. So are we satisfying that rule with this name? Yes, no.
Yes.
Okay, fine. So it is valid. Now are we satisfying? Yes. Here if I put 1, oh, it started showing error immediately. Compiler is not able to understand, I mean, what it is. See, it is giving us indication like delete this token. Now, so let us try to print it. If you want to put colon or something like that, yes, maybe you are getting test cases, you want to print it like this. So you can size of array, colon. Okay. Fine. Okay. So let us assume instead of using this 5, let us, instead of hard coding it, you can directly take this and use. Okay. But you need to do -1 because the size is 6, but the index, last index is 5. So you need to do -1. If this is confusing you, you can use brackets like this. That means it gets the length as 6 plus -1. Fine. Okay. So let us assume we want to print something like element at index like that. So can anybody attempt it? See, I want to print the output something like this. Element at index 5, element at index 4. I want like that. Okay. Shall we see that or not? Shall we go to the next topic? Next topic. Unfortunately, there is no voting option in this Zoom. Okay.
Yeah, we'll move on to the next topic.
Okay, fine. No problem.
Thank you.
Okay. I'll just show the output without explaining. Okay, fine. I'm not explaining, it is on screen. You can take a picture anywhere, recording also is there. Now, next. I'll give an assignment to all of you. Okay. Add all elements of an array. Okay. Add all elements of an array. Okay. And also find average of all elements in an array. Okay, right. Fine. So what is it like? Will you try to do this offline and send me the code snippet? Or you want to
Suresh,
try?
we can do that.
Yeah, or you want to try now?
We'll try offline and we'll share the code details in mail.
Okay, fine. Okay. So I shared my email ID, so you can send it whenever you are done. Okay. Fine.
Yeah, sure.
Next. All right. Maybe we are emphasizing a bit more on array, but it is required because there are a lot of other things and which you need more frequently. Okay. Right. Now, shall we go to two-dimensional array? Okay. See, when we need one-dimensional array means, let us assume you want to store multiple elements. Shall we go to two-dimensional array or shall we go to if condition? None of the above. Yeah, Jayashree or Naresh.
Sorry,
Next, shall we discuss if condition or shall we discuss two-dimensional array?
We'll finish with if condition and
okay,
then.
done. Okay, let's go to if. Okay, right. See, all these are the building blocks, whichever we are discussing. To write a program, we need all this. Okay, so let us assume you want to perform something conditionally. Okay, fine. So that time you need to go for if condition. if is a keyword. Okay, simple. Let us assume you are writing a test case and you are getting the result. Okay, so you want to compare if the result is as per expected, you will say test case is passed. You will print test case is passed. Else, test case is, failed. Okay, so you may need to use if in and out. Okay, right. So let's do one thing. So what is the syntax means if? And I think we already taken a look at the conditional or relational statements. Can somebody list them? Any conditional operator?
Condition is equal to, less than equal to.
Okay, excellent. Less than or equal to, greater than or equal to, equal to. Just whenever you confuse, just go back. That's it. Go and just search for condition in the PPT. That's it. You'll get it. Okay, right. And most of my, participants, what they do is they copy this PPT and put in their mobile, so that like whenever they have free time, something they'll keep referring. So you can do that. Okay, until you get good confidence on Java, core Java. Now, so let us, okay, if example, okay. See, I have int, say, okay, total, or say something value equal to 5. Okay. Okay. Let us assume the requirement is I want to find out if it is greater than 10 or not. Okay. So I want to compare val. So val, use some conditional operator. Some means based on the requirement. So I want to check if val is greater than 5. Okay. So I'll print out. Okay. Okay. Maybe val is greater than 5. Okay. So shall we run it? What can be the output? Oh, nothing is coming. Why? Because this condition is evaluated to false. So it's not going like here. Okay. I think you indirectly already know about condition. We were doing it within the for loop and even in while also. But that condition is to check whether to go for next iteration or not. But here, this is not a loop. It is not an iteration. It just check once. If it is true, it will go. And after this, again, it will not go back. It will just silently come to the next statement. Okay, right. Now, so whenever you are doubtful, maybe when you are practicing, just put some printf statements so that you can see what is the flow of the program. So before if, see, it's going here, but not into this. So let us assume the value is, say, 8. Can you see this? Okay. Since this 8 is greater than 5, so this is evaluated to true. Now, so are we clear with if? Yes, no?
Yes, Rish, we are clear.
Okay, fine. In some cases, see, we are talking about the test case pass failed. So if it is pass, you want to print pass. If it is failed, you want to print failed. Is there any situation pass and fail or print at a time for a specific thing?
No.
No. Okay. So in that case, there is else. Okay. There is no condition here. That means true get into this, false get into this part. Okay. So here say something. See here I put not only one statements, there can be multiple statements. Okay. So here we can have any number of statements. You can do any other logic. And within if you can have for, within for you can have if. Understanding, right? Within for you can have another for. So all those are varied. So how means we have to see when you attempt some logics, automatically you will get into the speed to think about the next. Okay, simple. You start from your office. Let us assume you go by walk to your home. You put step by step. You know where to take right, where to take left, and signal to stop. Okay. So the same way when you are writing program, you have to think what is the next step? What is the next step? Just question yourself. Okay. Whenever you want multiple things, multiple times to be done, same thing. Okay. Use for loop. When you want to conditionally do something, use if. Okay. Simple. Now, so the only way to learn is need to practice. Okay. All right. Fine. Okay. So there can be multiple statements here or here. Okay. Less than or less than equal to. Okay. Right. Oh, same output. Why this is not coming? Naresh, why this is not coming? Yeah, because this is
the
true.
Condition fail. Yeah, the
if
condition
this
fails, it will get into else.
It will get it. Okay. But we in one flow of execution, definitely it will go either into if block or else block. Not both.
Or else block, yeah.
Okay. Not both. Okay. Right. Right. So let us give the value 3. It went into else, right? So, okay, if you want to check if for else, you can just put here if. So it went into else. Okay. Right. So, okay, can you attempt one small question now? Because see, there need to be some interaction. Otherwise, it will be one way. Okay, you can't grab much from this training session. Okay. 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 One question to all of you. What is modulo operator? Just go and refer the PPT. Just search for modulo. That's it.
Remainder of division.
Yeah. Fine. Okay. Can you use this modulo operator to find whether a given number is odd or even? Simple. Take 23 modulo 2, 11 modulo 2. What is the result?
Yeah, if there is a remainder, it will be an odd number.
Yes, if it is a remainder 1, it is odd. Otherwise, if it is remainder 0, it is even. When you do modulo with 2, okay. So can you people just try to write a piece of code, okay, to find if a given number is odd or even. Take time, no problem. See, when it dynamics comes out from you only, then it is very easy to write the program. Okay, right. So you want me to give the overview, or will you think and do? Okay, simple. See, let us assume you have these 3. Shall I give the solution or you want to think? Okay. Okay, I think it is bit more. First, what we need to do? We need to calculate the remainder. Yes or no? So how to calculate the remainder? Int. Okay, remainder equal to. Please help me, somebody. Val modulo 2. Fine. So now I need to compare REM with 0 or 1. So if REM is 0, that means it is odd or even?
Even.
Okay, excellent. Is even. Okay. Else is odd. Okay. Okay, see here, for simplicity, I am hard coding the values. Maybe you will need to take from keyboard or something like that. And I think for you people, you may need to even take from Excel like that. Maybe you are giving the input data through Excel. So your program need to read from the Excel and give the output. Okay. All that is possible, but I can cover bit later. Okay. Right. Fine. Okay. Okay. One question to all of you. Can you take a number and check if it is a multiple of 8 or not? If it is a multiple of 8, tell it's a multiple of 8. Otherwise, just tell it's not multiple of 8. Okay. So take time. Take 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Okay. As I told yesterday, you can make use of that IDE one. Yeah. Fine. So right now you don't care about all this. Of course, it is not required. Also, you can remove. Just write the code here. Okay. Fine. So Naresh and Jayshree and all others. So you think you will attempt or not required?
Yeah, we can try that one.
Yeah, please take time and try. No problem. Okay. I want just multiple of 8 or not. Okay. So this solution you can, maybe if you want for reference, you can use it. Okay. And one more thing, this before if, after if is not compulsory. We just kept it there to know the flow of execution. Okay. So 10 minutes will take or more than that? Okay, let's.
I think, yeah. I think we can parallelly work on that so that once we are done, we can share you in the.
Okay, or screen. 5 minutes will do it. Is that okay?
Yeah, okay.
Okay, please take 5 minutes. Okay, and just try to come up with a solution for it. It is a very small change you need to do in this program actually. Very, very small change. You have to think about it. If anybody has solution, please interrupt.
Just
I just
we
want
have to
yeah.
replace 2 with 8.
Yeah, that's it. Just replace 2 with 8. That's it. Okay. So you give any number, say give 33. Okay. Is not a multiple of 8. Okay. Is multiple of 8. Fine. Right. So we had seen if and else. Now, okay. There is one more called else if. Okay. See, let us assume you want to check multiple conditions. Okay. See, for example, you want to check if the value of a variable is between 0 and 10, between 10 and 20, between 20 and 30. Okay. If it is between 0 and 10 and one more, then you can use else. But when you want to check multiple conditions, if it is between 0 and 10 is one, 10 and 20 another, 20, 30 another, like that, then you need to go for else if. Okay. Right. So shall we see an example for this? Okay. Okay. So else if example. Okay. So let us say, see, y2 always take int. Shall we take float? Okay. Float, say temperature equal to 34.2. Okay. Right. So I want to check if the temperature is between 0 and 30, I want to print it is cool. Between 30 and 35, it is hot. Between 35 and above, very hot. Okay. Right. So if temperature is less than 30, okay. Okay. Temperature is less than 30. Okay. Next. What is the another condition we thought? If it is between 30 and 35. Okay. So how do we check if a value is between 30 and 35? Yeah, any inputs?
If temp is less than or equal to, I mean, greater than 30, less than 35, we should some condition.
Okay, greater than 30, greater than or equal to 30. Okay, fine. Then?
Yeah. But then? It should be less than or less than 35. Can we use or here?
Okay. Okay, let us use R. Okay. TEMP less than 35. Okay. See here what happens. Okay. If we use like this, of course, we are combining both of them. Okay. But let us assume simple. When you want to find whether your logic is right or not, simple. Just take 36. So what do you expect the result to be, true or false? 36.
36 will be false.
36 need to be false. But let us see what this evaluates to.
Okay.
So, okay, 36 greater than or equal to 30. True?
Yeah.
This part is true, right?
Then or in the case, I think 0, 1, I think again it will become true only, or case.
Okay,
I think
so it should be and. So like that you have to evaluate. Okay. See,
Yeah.
I can just type the program and go ahead. The thing is, we need to think. Then only we can come up with better solutions. Okay. Now take 36. This is true, right?
Yeah.
36. This is false.
Yeah,
False, 36 less than 35. So this is true. This is false. So the result is false.
False.
Because it is logical and.
Yeah.
Okay. So we have seen about the logical and, right? If both are true, then only the result is true. Logical or if any one of them is true, the result is true. Okay. So like that you have to derive it. Okay. No, here we want to print. Okay. Cool. Okay. So here we want to print normal. Okay. So shall we put one more range between 35 and 40 and greater than 40? I think it's reaching 40 right now. So we'll do one thing, crossing 40 also. So let us put temperature is, yeah, please help me between 35 and 40. Somebody, Naresh, Jayshree. I want to check between 35 and 40. Okay. Greater than or equal to 35.
35. And less than 40.
Less than 40. Okay. See, there is no rule like wherever I put logical and they need to be equal to, there is no rule like that. Okay. Here also, if you want, you can put equal to, but that time it
depends
checks
upon the range we are looking for.
Exactly. Okay. Right. Okay. So I'll say like hot. Okay. Right. Next. Else means
it is the last statement.
Yes, because see, else is not compulsory. In case this doesn't get executed, all this doesn't get executed, then it will go to else. Okay.
It will exit from the loop.
Okay, I'll explain more on this. Okay. So I'll say like very hard. Okay. Why we are getting error here? What it says? What is the error? Please read out.
Type mismatch cannot convert from double to float.
Okay.
I think that value that doesn't come within the range of float, is it?
Okay. See, in Java there is one thing. Okay. It is within the range of float, but good. Good. You are able to think in that range. Okay. Right. See, actually in Java, if you give like this now, anywhere, it will take it as a double value. Okay. So how we can forcibly tell that it is a float, or how we can do typecasting? Like this we can do. Okay.
Float. Yeah.
Yeah. This is one way. There is one more way. Like this. Okay. So all float literals need to be suffixed with F. Okay. Right. Is it right?
Okay.
Is the program right? Okay, let us give something.
Yes.
Okay, let us give 50. If I give 50, that is fine. It doesn't give error. Okay. Whenever decimal is there, it will treat it will treat that as a this one.
Double.
Exactly. So very hard. Okay. Right. See, there is no rule if like in if else if there can be only system out dot println. It can be any logic. Okay. Let us assume you are writing this program for air conditioner. Okay. So whenever it is less than or equal to 30, let us assume you want to put on the heater. So that code you need to write here to put on the heater in the AC. Okay. When it is between this, nothing. You don't want to do anything. So you may not need to write any code. If it is between this, then you may need to put on the AC motor, not manually. Okay. If it is between this, put the AC motor with more intensity or whatever. Okay. Okay. Is it boring? Yeah, Luke says.
No, Suresh.
Okay, fine. But only 2 of them are speaking. What about others? They don't. I mean, maybe it's a problem with the. I think maybe they don't have microphones. Something. Okay. 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 One question to all of you. Okay. Take some number. Okay. Any number, 33, 56, 3021, anything. Just calculate 90 percentage. Let us assume you are giving a discount of 10 percentage. Okay. So I want 90% of that. How do we calculate? You just need to know mathematics. That's it. If you give 100, it need to come 80. If you give 200, it need to come 180. Okay. Do you want to attempt or not? Fine. Naresh, you want to try or shall I tell?
You can just explain over there. Yeah.
Okay, I'll do one thing. I'll just type here so that. Okay.
Okay.
Simple. See, simple. Let us assume you are given some value. Say it is in X. Okay. So how to find out the 90% of that? So int X equal to result equal to X star 0.9. Is it not enough? Okay, this is one way. Otherwise, you can say 90 divided by 100.
By 100.
Yeah,
okay.
You can do like this also. Okay. If you're not sure about the priority of precedence of operators, you can do like this. Okay.
Okay.
So can you just write a simple program for this? Simple. I wrote the entire code. You have to copy paste. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah. Because I want to make something hands-on for you. Otherwise, it is just time pass session. That's it. Okay. Do something hands-on. So here is the code. Just try to get the output of this and print it. And you can copy paste the code in the chat session.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, thank you. Okay. So I think you would have done. We'll go to the next topic. If any doubts, please stop me. Right. Right. Next is, so can we recap what all we discussed today?
Okay.
Yeah. Today, which all topics we discussed?
While.
Okay. While, if
else condition.
If else condition. Okay. Okay. One question to all of you: is else compulsory in if else if? See, that else block is there now last. Is it compulsory?
In if?
Yeah, in if else if. Is the else compulsory? Simple. I'll show it once.
Yeah,
Is this?
It's not compulsory.
Okay. It is not compulsory. Okay.
Yeah.
So number one point is, this is not loop. This is a condition. Okay. Conditional statements. So this is not compulsory. Fine. Right. So here what happens is, if it doesn't go, see what is the flow of execution means. If this condition is true, this part gets executed. The next line of execution is here. Okay. Yeah. If this is true, if this is false, sorry, if this is false, then it will go and check the next condition. Okay. If this is true, this executes, and the next line execution is here. Done. So like that, it keeps on checking for the condition until it becomes true. If anything is true, that part gets executed. If all these are false, it will go to else. You don't want such case. I mean, everything false, you don't want to do anything, remove this. It's not required. Okay, just remove. Is it showing error? No. Okay, right. Right. Are we clear? Okay, fine. Now, okay. Can we just take a read at this typecasting? I think we had seen some examples yesterday. Somebody asked about byte. That time we had to do, and even today also I was showing about the float. Just take a read at this. Okay, this part later we'll see. This part you can take a look at it. Fine. So what is typecasting means? Converting one type to another. We had already used, like, I think yesterday we had used, we had a requirement to convert an int to a byte. So that time we typecasted to byte. Okay. So today also we used this one, exactly similar one we tried. Okay. So here by default in Java, any decimal is considered as double. The size of double is 8 bytes. The size of float is 4 bytes. So since it cannot be accommodated in these 4 bytes, you need to typecast it. Fine. Okay. We'll come back to promotion, type promotion bit later. Fine. Okay. Sorry. Fine. Now, can we do an example which has for and if also? Is it required or shall we move on? Naresh, Jayshree, and others. Which is for within a if or if within a for.
I didn't get your question. Can you repeat?
Now, what I am telling is, see, inside a for loop,
Yeah.
can we use if?
Yeah, if that has to be executed like based on the increment or decrement using in the for loop.
Okay, so
Like
yes.
based
Okay,
on
shall we
execution.
see an example or shall we move to the next topic?
Yeah, can you please show that once?
Yeah, sure. Okay, right. So let us take an example in which I want to print from 1 to 30 and every number I want to check if it is odd or even. Okay. Right. For with if. Okay, all right. So this is the class name, not a keyword here. Okay. Tab. All right. I can hear a lot of typing this one, but nobody is speaking out. Okay.
Yeah, sorry, it's me.
No,
sorry
that's okay. No, I mean to say nobody is speaking out. Only that sound is coming. I told that's it. Fine.
No. Tenny was attending the class today. It seems he wanted PPT, so I just shared the link. Java 652.
Oh, Mr. Kana. No, somebody else.
Tenny Varghese. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So he missed yesterday class, so he just wanted to
fine,
know
fine,
where the
fine.
PPT will be available.
Okay, fine, great. Next, see, let us assume I want to print from say 20 to 40 and every number I want to print if it is odd or even. Okay, right. So for int I equal to 0, from which value we have to start? 20, right? Okay, 20 semicolon. Please help me with the syntax. I is less than or equal to 40 semicolon. Let us increment one at a time. Okay. 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 Now help me with the logic for odd or even. I'm not able to find chat window where it is. I can see here, but I think it is not active. Okay. Right. Now, see, every number we have to take and check if it is odd or even. So we can see if you want to check the condition, if you want to execute the it conditionally, then you have to put F here. Right. So if I modulo 2 equal to 0, okay, then Okay. I is even. Okay. Else fine. Okay. Do we need to put if else inside for or outside for we'll put? I doubt this is right, or I need to keep for inside this. Please help me, somebody. Inside here or here?
It should be inside only.
Yeah, it should be inside. The reason is every time we take a value, we want to check if it is odd or even, then increment again, check next value. Okay, so it goes on like that. Okay, so whenever you are doubtful, you have to think, analyze it, and accordingly you try. Right. So okay, so fine. Did I tell about infinitive for loop?
No.
Okay. Infinitive for loop means it keeps on iterating forever. Can you see this?
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is infinitive for loop. Okay. So it keeps on iterating forever.
Okay.
Okay. Right. Then how do we come out of it? Means there is a keyword called break. Okay. So using that, you can come out of this. Right. So you need an example for that? Yes, no, don't care. Yeah, looks like don't care. Okay.
So here the condition anything is not required to give, right?
Yeah, if you give
loop.
like this, see if you give like this, what happens is always it treats it as a by default as true. It keeps on going in the loop. Okay. But let us assume in between you want to come out of the loop. Maybe then you can use break. I think I explained about the break somewhere. Somewhere I explained. Yeah, here I explained.
Okay.
Please read this.
Okay, sure.
So break exits from the loop. Okay.
Exits from the loop.
Yeah. If we should never say as a loop, it's not a loop. It's a condition statement. If okay. Continue. What happens is it skips the current iteration and proceeds with the next iteration. Okay. So let's do one thing. Let me see if any ready-made example is there for this. Okay, so all these programs I had written during various training sessions. Okay, so here what I am doing is first test val. I put the value 5 to in test val. So I checking less than or equal to 30. If that is the case, increment test val. Then check if it is 10 or 20 or 30. If that is the case, break means it will come out of the while. That means it will come here. Okay. If this condition is false, it prints this, it goes back to the next iteration. Can you try to tell me what is the output of this? Take 5 minutes time. Tell me what can be the output of this.
Suresh Varghese had shared in chat. The result will be 678.
Yeah. What can be the output of? Sorry, I think. Yeah. What can be the output of this?
Yeah, Varghese had shared in the chat. It's 6789.
Okay. 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, fine. That's fine. So when it is 10, it breaks out of this. That means break doesn't apply for if, it applies for while. Okay, right. Okay, let us assume I put continue here. Then what can be the output? Okay. So any thoughts? See, let me tell what is the behavior of continue. See, continue, what it does is the current iteration it suspends. Continues with the next iteration. Okay. So please help me with the output of this. Okay, let me tell you. See, first 5. So 1 is incremented. Okay, 6, 7, 8, 9. When it's 10, this becomes true. Okay. And it gets into this if. Okay. Here, when I say continue, it doesn't proceed further. Okay. Rather, the control goes back to while. Okay. So basically, the output is 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, 13, 14 until 19, then 21 to 29. Shall we see this? Are we good? Sorry, actually, we should not put as break. I mean, it doesn't matter any message we can put. Okay, right. Okay. So I think now you have a fair idea about the control flow statements. See, all these are called control flow. Okay. Loops, for loop, while loop. Okay. Then if, else if. Okay. All these are called control flow statements. That means it will control the flow of execution of the program. Okay. Fine. Now, okay. Now, shall we go to two-dimensional array? Naresh, others?
Yeah, sure, Suresh.
Okay, fine. So whoever don't have this microphone, maybe you can also respond through chat. That is fine. Okay. Okay. So can somebody just tell what is an array? See, some things I may be asked repeatedly, but that's fine. Okay. What is an array? Can somebody help me with that?
It is a sequential arrangement of the data.
Okay, excellent. Of same type or different type, Purnima?
Of same type,
Okay, excellent, excellent. Right. So, okay, let us assume I have a necessity to store total marks of 10 students. Okay. That time I can go for one-dimensional array. That means each student total mark. Next student, see, one student total marks I will store here. Next student total marks I will store here. So on, so forth. Okay. But let us assume my requirement is I have 10 students. For each student, I want to store 5 subject marks. Clear? 10 students. For each student, again 5 subject marks. Okay. That time you need to go for a two-dimensional array. Okay. So it is stored in the form of a matrix. See, all these are called rows. All these are called columns. Okay. So maybe rows you can consider as, in our specific example, you can consider as the number of students. Okay. And columns, so this is the data of student 1. I mean marks of student 1. Okay. So here marks in first subject, marks in second subject, marks in third subject for first student. Okay. So like that we need to store. So this is the syntax to declare number of rows, number of columns. Okay. And until in one-dimensional array, we had only one index. Using that, we used to refer to a specific element in an array. But here we need two indexes. One is called a row index, the other is column index. Okay, right. See, 0. 0th row means this one. Again, in this 0th column means it is this one. Okay. See, I am trying to refer this element. It is first we need to specify the row index, then column index. Okay. See, for example, let us assume you have test scenarios and test cases. Okay, simple. So you have say 20 test scenarios, and for each test scenario, let us assume you have 30 test cases, for example. So you can use a two-dimensional array. So you can store the details about each test scenario in the rows, and each test case in specific test scenario has columns. Okay. Fine. Okay. So it is not only two-dimensional, it can be three-dimensional, four-dimensional, five-dimensional, like that. But generally, two-dimensional is more frequently used. I don't think at least you testing people will be needing three-dimensional, except in some special cases. Okay, right. Simple. Three-dimensional means there will be three square brackets here, and you need three indexes. Okay, right. Now, you'll see ready-made example, or shall I type the program? Naresh, shall I show ready-made example, or
type the program? Yeah, ready. I can show the ready-made also.
Oh, that is fine.
That should be good enough.
Okay. All right. Okay. Let me see. Okay. Okay. Let me see if I have fine. If not, so if you want all these examples, I'll show you where it is available. Yeah, we have it here, but this is bit complex, I think. Okay. Okay. Let me do one thing. Let me type one simple. Okay. So are you able to correlate how this gets stored internally? Yes, no? So here there are 3 rows. That means, okay, let me try to show you with a, okay.
Just you can show in the Excel sheet one.
Yeah, that's right. So here there are 3 rows and 2 columns, right? Okay.
Yeah.
So there are 3 rows and 2 columns. Okay, right. So what is the first element?
It's 34.
34.2. Then which is this
53.
one?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Next. This is
86. Yeah.
okay. So it is stored like this. There are 3 rows, 2 columns. Whenever you want to refer any element, first to row index. See here the row index is 0, 1. 1 is the row index. Column is 0, 1. So it is 1, 1. Fine. Okay. Now, see, whenever you want to iterate through an element, here you need 2 index. We already know that. So we need nested loops here. Okay. Nested means a loop within another loop. Okay. Nested for loop. Okay. Now, for int I equal to 0, I is less than, how many rows are there? Okay.
2.
Yes. Rows, 3 rows. Okay.
3 rows. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. That's good. Number of columns are 2. Okay. 2. Semicolon j plus plus. Right. So I want to print something like in this way only. Okay. First, let me print directly. So how to refer an element? So first keep row index, column index. Okay. 1 second. And just forget again. So find max element in one dimensional array. Okay, assign. Again, I'll forget. So that's why I just noting down. I'll tell you now. So shall we run it? Can you see this? Okay. Now let us assume I want to print in the form of a matrix. Okay. That time what we need to do is, see this internal for loop, iterates through the columns. Okay. So you can use print. See, when you say println, it prints the message whichever, and the cursor goes and stands in the next line, so that the next message whichever you are printing again prints in the next line. If you just say print, it prints everything in the same line. Okay. So each column I want to print the value and I want to give a space. Okay. Right. So here, after completing one entire all the columns of a specific row, the control comes here. Okay. Okay, this is enough. So that time the cursor comes to the next line. Can you see it? Okay. Okay. So I'm doing one thing. I'll just copy paste this program in the chat. So if anybody needs it, okay, I just put it there, so you can copy from there. Okay. Now, so any clarifications, Naresh?
No, Suresh, we are good.
You're good. Okay.
Yeah,
See, here there is a way to get number of rows. Okay. So how to get number of rows is you you have to say marks dot length. Okay. And how to get number of columns means, see, simple. In this row, I mean, in any row, the number of columns, how to get means, you have to say, refer a specific row. You can do like this. You need to say dot length. Okay. It can be 0, 1, 2. It doesn't, 0 and 1. It doesn't matter. Okay. So with this, I'm saying in a, see, basically two-dimensional array is nothing but array of arrays. Okay. Right. Okay. Fine. Now, okay. Now, see, just like we directly initialize the values here in case of one-dimensional array, we can do the same thing even with multi-dimensional array. Okay. So this is an example for that. So two-dimensional, here you don't need new keyword. Okay. So here I'm just trying to do some, so here there are two rows. This is one row, and there are three columns. This is one column. This is another column. This is another column. Okay. See, this F and all is not, it doesn't mean like F is required, float is required for this. So for simplicity, let me do one thing. Let me remove this. Okay. And you can also put int if you want. Okay. I think it's the same thing. Only the way the array is initialized is changing. There is no rule you have to put in rows, columns like this. You can put in a, it's also fine. Just for readability purpose, I had put like that. Okay. All right. Fine. So any clarifications on arrays? And what is the time? Okay.
No, Suresh, we are good.
Yeah, good. Okay, fine. Okay. So please just take a look at the PPT. Okay. Okay. Next is, so okay, one more. Let us see. Okay, fine. Okay. Okay. Then can we conclude for today? Or shall I take one more topic?
No, can we do it tomorrow, Suresh? It's already 10.
10. Okay. So please note down the assignments. Okay. So one of the assignment I gave is add all elements of an array. You take any type. Okay. To be more specific, let it be one-dimensional array. Okay.
Okay.
Then find average of all the elements in an array. All the elements you add, do divided by the number of elements. I already told how to find number of elements dynamically, or you can give the value statically. Okay, these two things. Then find max element in one-dimensional array. Take one-dimensional array, try to find whichever is the max. Okay, so within for you need to use if. Okay, so attempt for this. Let me do one thing. Let me put it here. Okay, so you can try in this order. After doing third one, if you have time, you can attempt this one. Okay, if not,
These
tomorrow.
4? Okay.
Yeah, these 4. So please attempt, then only you can become a good programmer. It is required for testers also. Okay, then you can write a good testing framework, and okay, you can be more productive in doing your work. Okay, fine, and performing your job. Okay, fine, let me put in the chat. Okay, right.
Yeah.
So tomorrow what I'll do is I'll discuss something about a method. After that, I'll start object-oriented concepts. So I would suggest tomorrow don't miss anybody, because object-oriented is a bit tricky to understand. Okay, so okay, let me put it in the chat. Okay, fine. So are we good, or is it boring today, or shall we go fast, slow? Please suggest.
No, we can continue with the same.
Okay,
I think
fine.
it's understandable. Yeah.
Okay, okay. Fine then. So tomorrow we'll touch base with object-oriented concept. We'll see more examples. And one last point. See, in my blog, see, you can see a lot of assignments in my screen. Like for example, if you go here, there are a lot of assignments. Okay, like this. So in case you want them, God. Okay. See here, not this one. Okay, please go to Java example program downloads on the left side. Click that one. And here you can see Java basic programs. Don't download all this today. Eventually we will do it. Today you can just download this and this. Just take a look sometime. Okay. Fine. So first, please do the assignments. Then only you can do this. Okay. Fine. Then. So anything else, or we can conclude for the day?
We can
Yeah, we can conclude. Okay, thank you everybody. Good night. You have my mail ID. After doing, you can send to my mail ID, and so that we can work out tomorrow first 5 minutes in the session. Okay. Good night.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Bye.
sure.
Bye.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Bye. Thank you.
Session,
Bye.
everyone.
Thank you.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Bye.